I think that everything that we live with has a clear purpose. I mean, everything. And design is a virus for me, so it sort of infects everything that you do in a positive way. My name is Josh Owen. I'm chair of the Industrial Design Program and an associate at the Vignelli Center for Design Studies here at RIT. I've always felt that products should speak for themselves. And I know there's irony in the fact that I behave as a designer author, and yet I prefer to see objects speak for themselves. I don't think that they need to be dressed up by a designer name or by a brand. I don't feel that my authorship should change the way people perceive of the object. Whether that's the espresso machine or one of my objects, I think they should all speak clearly and honestly from their formal attributes without the need of brand identity. A good object can be like a paperclip, just kind of perfect in its inception and almost invisible in the landscape of things. But at the same time, that paperclip is an unbelievable story of heroics in manufacturing and technology. And that's the way I'd like to see many of my objects, is fitting into that kind of a context. I test the things that I design by living with them, by using them, by experiencing them, by passing them along. That is all very important to me in the role that I play as an educator, as a human being. Many of the objects in the house are objects I designed. Everything that we live with has a story, from the hardware to the software to the structure. Every element in here is its own book. It's very real to me, and those stories are very important to tell to my children, to tell to others, to experience, to drink in the richness of life. People have come into spaces that my wife and I have lived in and said, "Oh, there's no art on the walls." And we say, "But the walls are art." The objects are art. Everything's got a story. I do aspire to make things which have an iconic sensibility, so that maybe when people make decisions about them, they're thinking, this is something that I'll pass along. This is something which, functionally speaking, won't go bad.